Silver. Today we'll talk about silver in this daily video analysis. Today we'll have also the consumer price index from the United States, core CPI, consumer price index year over year as well. So high impact events and data indicators. The economic data could bring sharp movements and high volatility on silver. So that's why it's important. But we'll talk about trading scenarios here on this market. Risk disclaimer here. It's important to understand that trading is risky and that the past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance. If you have questions, you can send an email to support. Learn to Trade team will never contact you directly, will never ask for payment. Don't forget that there are a lot of scamming groups, a lot of scammers out there. You have to be careful. So silver, okay, after its upwards movement, it has retreated. It has dropped a little in the short term. Personally, I will use also also gold dropped a little in the short term. So breakdown here, a new rebound, sell-off, and in my opinion, right now, as long as it stays, very important, the price of silver found support here on this demand zone. It has failed to approach and reach the former low. It has rallied. It has turned it maybe to the upside in the short term, and personal wait for the price of silver to reach and retest the broken uptrend line. Also maybe to retest this supply zone, supply area, also the downtrend line. Okay, and if it stays below these upside obstacles here, it could turn to the downside. But after failing to approach and reach the former low here, and taking out the resistance levels, but right now it's premature to talk about this scenario, but taking out the resistance levels and making a new higher high could signal potential for their growth towards this and toward this supply, towards the former higher high, former high here. And don't forget, guys, that despite this breakdown here, guys, despite this breakdown on 4 hour, its failure to make a new lower low here signals that maybe the upside pressure is still high, signals that the buyers are still in the game. And don't forget that later today we'll have the US consumer price index. So the CPI is expected to report a 0.1% drop in December versus 0.1% growth in November. CPI year over year 6.5% versus 7.1% in the previous reporting period. So if the US, that's why maybe right now the price of gold and maybe silver rallied in the short term, maybe ahead of the consumer price index, only because lower inflation reported by the US again could help the Federal Reserve to deliver only 50 basis points hike or 25 basis points hike in the next monetary policy meeting. So that's why it's really important. And in my opinion, lower inflation, the core CPI is expected to register a 0.3% growth in the last month, and unemployment claims for the last week 216,000. So in my opinion, only maybe higher inflation could force the price of silver to drop, could force the price of gold maybe to drop towards new lows, and lower inflation could lift the price of the price of silver. That's why it has reached this demand zone here, and as I've said, failing to make a new lower low here signaled strong buyers, signaled that the buyers are still in the game, signaled the new bullish momentum. But we have these resistance levels, upside obstacles, and in my opinion, only taking out here could signal potential growth at least towards this area in the short term. And here only test, retest, false breakouts could signal a potential new sell-off, maybe towards these former lows. So personally, I'm looking for potential new trades in silver. But don't forget that the consumer price index, the inflation data could bring sharp movements in both directions later today. Thank you guys. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, to subscribe to our YouTube channel, learn to trade our website, and learn to trade forex signals if you want to become a VIP member. Thank you guys. Bye bye.